Welcome to the English Interview Masterclass. Let's get hired. Stop leaving money on the table. Negotiating your salary in English can feel terrifying, but it doesn't have to be. Most job seekers lose thousands of dollars simply because they don't know the right 3 phrases to use. That changes right now.
In this masterclass, Alex and I are giving you the 3 most professional, powerful, and native-level English formulas you can use to ask about and negotiate your salary instantly. If you use these 3 phrases correctly, you will avoid underpaying yourself and position yourself as a high-value professional. Common mistakes. The traps that cost you money.
Before we give you the phrases, we need to address the 3 worst traps that instantly cost you thousands. Avoid these at all costs.
Trap number 1. Committing first. Never give the first number. If they ask for your expectation, committing to a number closes the negotiation before it even starts.
Trap number 2. The personal reason. Never, ever mention personal financial needs, like your rent or your current debt, as a reason for wanting more money. Compensation is based on your market value and skills. Nothing else.
Trap number 3. The apology. Never use soft language like, "I'm sorry, but could we consider?" Confidence requires direct professional language. Your market value is not something to apologize for.
Now that you know the traps, let's get to the 3 winning phrases. Phrase number 1 starts right now. Phrase 1. The information gatherer, setting expectations. Same structure as before, focusing on the phrase, "Could you share the budgeted salary range for this specific role and its responsibilities?"
This phrase helps you gather crucial information without committing to a number first. Instead of answering their expectation question too early, you reply with this confident, professional question. Could you share the budgeted salary range for this specific role and its responsibilities?
Why this works. It shows you value the role's scope, not just a number, and forces them to reveal their range first. It's polite, but firm.
Phrase 2. The negotiation anchor. Same structure as before, focusing on the phrase, "Based on my 7 years of expertise and the market rate for a candidate with this specialized skill set. My expectation is," state a number 10 to 15% above their top range.
Once they give you their range, you must instantly anchor the negotiation at the high end. This shows you've done your research and you're confident in your market value. The phrase, "Based on my 7 years of expertise and the market rate for a candidate with this specialized skill set, my expectation is," state a number 10 to 15% above their top range.
Why this works. You are justifying your high number with external data, market rate, and your internal value, expertise, making the request professional, not emotional. The strategy. When to use each phrase.
Knowing the right words is only half the battle. The professional approach means knowing when to use these phrases. Phrase 1, setting the range, should be used early, in the initial phone screening or the first HR interview. Your goal is to keep your number hidden until they've confirmed they want you.
Phrase 2, the value anchor, should be used only after they have officially offered you the job or have signaled strong interest. This is where you introduce your counteroffer.
Phrase 3, the commitment driver, is used at the very end of the process, typically via email or on a final phone call, to secure their best possible final offer. Using this phrase means you are ready to sign. The closing question, driving to commitment.
This is the closing phrase that moves the discussion forward without sounding impatient or aggressive. You use this question. Considering my experience aligns perfectly with this role, is there any flexibility to meet me at your requested number?
Why this works. The word flexibility is professional and soft, but the question forces them to either say yes or come back with their absolute highest offer. It's a clean close.
Remember, confidence in your English structure is confidence in your market value.
Ready to practice these in depth? Hit the like button and subscribe for more high-value English lessons. You used our 3 phrases to ask about salary. But what happens next? Most candidates walk away leaving thousands of dollars on the table because they don't know the full negotiation game.
Today, we expose the truth about salary negotiation. It is a structured 4-step process that starts long before the offer letter arrives. We're giving you the exact psychology and professional English tactics to follow to maximize your compensation every single time. This is the full masterclass.
1. Step 0. Know your value. The preparation and psychology. Negotiation doesn't start with the offer. It starts with preparation. If you don't know your value, you've already lost. Your goal here is to establish the negotiation anchor.
The rule: you must determine your market rate and your walkaway number before the first interview. Use tools like Glassdoor and LinkedIn Salary to get hard data, specifically for your geographic area and years of experience.
Your English tactic. When they ask what you are looking for, frame your answer using this data. Say, based on my expertise and industry benchmarks for this role's scope, the competitive range is currently between X and Y. This signals you are an informed professional, not a casual job seeker. Pro tip: always state the range and make sure your desired number is at the higher end of that range.
2. Step 1. Control the timeline, the delay tactic, and the silence. Once you receive a verbal offer, your goal is to control the timeline. Never accept on the spot, even if you love the number. Why? They expect you to negotiate, and they likely have budget headroom.
The rule: you need 24 to 48 hours to process and prepare your counteroffer. Saying yes immediately is a sign of desperation and low self-worth.
Your English tactic: politely delay the conversation. Say, "Thank you so much. I'm incredibly excited about the offer and the opportunity to join your team. To give this the professional attention it deserves, I need 48 hours to carefully review the full compensation package. Can we schedule a follow-up call for Tuesday morning?" This sets a firm, professional boundary.
3. Step 2. The counteroffer strategy. Justification and pushback. When you counter, you must anchor high, but you must always justify your increase. Negotiation is not about asking. It's about proving your value proposition.
The rule: counter at 10 to 15% above the initial offer. Never focus solely on the base salary. Discuss the total compensation package. That includes bonus structure, stock options, and paid time off.
Your English tactic? Frame your counteroffer around the unique value you bring. Say, to align my compensation with the specialized skills I bring, specifically my leadership on the X project and the Y cost-saving expertise, I would be more comfortable moving forward at your counter number and with a review of the annual bonus structure. Let's walk through the full exchange right now so you can hear the power of the English. Imagine the recruiter has just offered you $85,000, but your market value is $100,000.
Thank you so much, Alex. I'm excited about the offer. To make this a truly mutually beneficial partnership, I believe $98,000 is a more appropriate starting compensation, given my proven track record of delivering a 20% increase in Q3 revenue at my previous role.
I certainly understand that, Sarah, but $98,000 is significantly above the top of our budgeted range for this position.
I appreciate you sharing the context. However, my expertise in unique skill aligns perfectly with the high-priority nature of this role. Could you please check if there is any flexibility to meet me closer to my requested figure?
That full exchange, delivered at a smooth, professional pace, will easily take over a minute and provides immense, actionable value that viewers will replay.
Handling pushback. Advanced tactic. The recruiter may push back with a phrase like, "I'm sorry, but that salary is at the top of our budgeted range." You must have a response ready.
Your response. Never concede on the first pushback. Reiterate your value. Say, I certainly understand budget constraints. Given the data and the high-priority nature of the role's responsibilities, I'd encourage you to revisit my specific expertise in Site Unique Skill. Is there any flexibility on a sign-on bonus or additional PTO to help bridge that difference? You pivot from salary to other compensation points, proving you are a serious, tactical negotiator.
We need a dedicated moment for the single most powerful counteroffer phrase. This is the phrase that shifts the conversation from asking to partnership.
The phrase is, to make this a truly mutually beneficial partnership, I believe X is a more appropriate starting compensation, given my track record of delivering Y. Notice the language, mutually beneficial partnership. That phrase elevates you from a higher to an equal strategic partner, making it harder for them to deny your request.
This requires a slower delivery and allows you to repeat and analyze that crucial phrase, adding both time and premium value to the segment. 4. Step 3. Accept and confirm, the final lock. Once they meet your counteroffer, the negotiation is over. Your final step is to formally accept the terms and ensure everything is documented.
The rule: get it in writing. Verbal agreements are meaningless. Your acceptance email is the contract before the contract.
Your English tactic. Your final email must clearly itemize the final agreed-upon terms. Start with, "Thank you for confirming the revised offer. I am thrilled to accept the position under the following conditions." And then list the base salary, start date, and any negotiated stock, PTO, or sign-on bonus. This step is non-negotiable.
Conclusion and next steps. That is the full truth. Negotiation is a 4-step process of preparation, control, justification, and confirmation. Master these steps, and you will never be underpaid again.
If you found this Salary Masterclass useful, hit the like button and subscribe to the Modern English Vibes Masterclass for daily high-value lessons.
Next time, we are moving back to the interview room to tackle the high-level question: where do you see yourself in 5 years? The answer that unlocks promotions.